And the button is pressed. Good morning. How's it going? Afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. First thing we're going to do today, trying to take over the world, Pinky. So, pull this up. We'll get the head into gear, yeah? All right, we're going to make the most of this. So it's a strength session today. We're going to leave that bit stronger. Lovely. Mobility are mobilizing each joint. So looking left and right, looking up and down, rolling forwards, and rolling to the sides. Into the shoulders now. So arm circles forwards, and arm circles back. Stuff opening and closing, rotating the palms as I go. Lovely. From here, I'm reeling in and rolling out. And then wrist circles and back the other way, interlocking the fingers and rolling and back the other way, gripping and ripping. I know we're going through it quite fast, but don't worry, just as long as you're systematic, you'll be grand. From here, then inhale, hips forward, look up, exhale, front, middle, and back. From here into my side bends. Once I put my glasses back on. Lovely, and our twists. Side bends are out to get you today. Everything. Yeah, I know, yeah. I know. For whatever it's worth, it feels the same to me. Hands the hips.
I was in 25 years fucking construction.
Yeah.
I was 26 at home.
Enough.
Yeah, too much.
And feet together, knee circles.
And before that was 5 years was living down by hand.
And I don't fucking tell me you never lived without working heavy, man. I know that. I can tell that straight away. Toes down, toes back, foot back. There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
Other than that,
rotating one way, I'm rotating the other way. I know I'm not slagging you as well.
no,
Toes down, toes back, foot back.
I wasn't doing it, wouldn't be like if we did.
Yeah, I hear you.
I wouldn't have a heart to stand that.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. Right. Into our mindful step. What I want to do today is I want to work on being on one foot and moving the other knee a little, right? What we need to be careful of here is the line of the knee. So I'm going this way as I load. Okay, as I'm putting the other foot down, it's hard to see. This is where I'm at, right? What I want to do is I want to make sure it doesn't go that way. Okay, I want to keep the knee over the foot. So the knee is tracking along the line of the foot, yeah? From here, just bending it, straightening it just a little bit, okay? Nothing heavy, just a little. And then switch, same thing on the other side. So I'm standing on one foot, just extending it. Okay. I want to be careful because my knees at the moment, they're trying to go on a bad line, basically. So I'm really consciously making an effort to keep it tracking. Okay. So from there now, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do it in a step though. So I'm going to lift the knee up, I'm going to bend, and then extend and find the floor. Okay. So lift the foot up, knee up in front of you, bend, extend, and find the floor. Okay. Keep doing that one for just a second. Find out what motion is here. That is zero concern. Okay. So now we've gone from our initial, where did we start? We're starting here, where we're just feeling balance inside a static frame. Then we start to stagger the frame. Then we adjusting the weight forwards and back. And now we're starting to work on our single leg, one leg in the air, and the other leg just loading and unloading, just getting a little feel for it. Okay, so your body will learn, if you practice nice and slow, the correct all of those little movements, all right? Just be aware, and it's my problem, I do it when I'm teaching. I look down at my goddamn foot, don't do that, because as soon as I do that, you can see my center of mass is now shifted forwards. Whereas when I'm here, my center of mass is straight down, okay? So when the head goes forward, you're throwing your balance off, basically. Right, squat, push, pull it is today. So I should have got a chair, so I'm gonna grab a chair. I'm gonna make you walk, just for a laugh, not because we need to. Just because I like fucking winding you up, that's all.
How to do it. Very easy to do it.
Sometimes it's easy. Very good. Right, from here now, so we're just feet nice and comfy, right? Stand up, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna high five an ant that's on the chair, right? So I'm not gonna collapse into the chair, I'm gonna touch my butt and come back up. Now, if you find this really hard to do, so I'm gonna bring it down, touch my butt and come back up, right? If you find it really hard to do, you can always raise the height of the chair. You can stick a pad. Can you reach that up? Yeah. Okay, so if it's low, you can make it a little bit higher, and then we'll try and make it lower and lower and lower over time. So butt goes down, touch, and back up. Butt goes down, touch, and back up. Okay, so we're building. Keep going, guys. So we're building on the movement. Initially, we were going from a full seated position, letting the weight collapse at the bottom. But what you'll feel now for just doing this is that there's more tension. The tension is released when you sit, but if you don't sit, you're locking the tension in. So I want you to kind of play with that tension now. And you'll notice that the slower you go, the longer it's under tension. The longer it's under tension, the more muscle fibers tear. The more muscle fibers tear, the better they regrow and the stronger you get, okay? Provided adequate rest and nutrition. That's why we do day on and day off, okay? So, well, we do day on, day off of strength training, all right? What we're doing is strength training, and the next day is flexibility to stretch out the muscles that we've worked. And that is the best method, according to modern science, of maintaining optimal health, okay? Lovely. All I'm going to do now is put one foot in front and repeat the process. Okay, I'll walk that foot further. Yeah, change to the other foot. One foot slightly in front, butt comes down. Keep shifting the other foot forward. Lovely. Right, we're coming back to that in a minute. But in the meantime, we're going to get our belly down on the floor now. Belly down. Okay. Now, for my push-up, things to remember. 1, don't have the elbows there, have them down here. 2, don't have a kink in the body, don't kink the hip. So don't let this happen or this. Okay, I want a nice straight line there. If you can maintain tension from the feet up, push-up is a full body exercise. And it should be, okay? But I'd rather get you pushing properly than working everything all at the same time. So from here, I'm going to lower myself down until my shoulders are the same height as my elbows. And from there, I'm going to go up and down. Small movements. Okay, so no lockout, no drop at the bottom. So if my arms are straight, I'm locking out, and that removes all the tension. But I want the tension. Okay. So if you have to put your knees down, put your knees down. Okay, so what we find out now is that once we can create the most tension in the region, and we just bob up and down, this small range motion, that's what's going to kick those muscle fibers the most. The full range of motion is very, very good for the joints and very worthwhile. But if we just want to build the strength, a small range of motion while maximizing the tension, that's what's going to do the work for us. So like here, that we were holding this position rather than letting the weight fall here and taking the tension out of here, we were holding it by just touching. Same idea with the push-up. Okay? Now you can take the very same idea and you can do it with your pulling action. So the lowest kind of level of pulling action that we're going to work with at the moment, take my lunge position, grab a small weight, and pull and release. Now here's what I want you to think about. Where's the most tension in that action? It's about here somewhere, right? So I want you to go there and just work up and down from there. That's a real small range of motion. Make sure the upper body is frozen. If you put the other foot forward, that's it. And now put your elbow on that knee. That's it. Support the weight on the front. Lovely. Okay. Gonna get you guys to do the same thing on the other side. I am not going to do the same thing on the other side. For the simple reason that the last time I did it, popped my knee out. Okay. So we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do chin-ups instead. Same idea. Just pull, find the tension, and work up and down from there. Yeah. Okay. Back to the chair. Same idea again now. This time we're not going to start from seated, we're going to start from standing. It's the exact same deal. Okay? The butt goes down, taps the chair, and comes back up. Goes where I can reach the chair. We're good. So this time I'm going to tap the chair and come up 1/4 inch. Just so there's no contact. I'm going to hang there for a second. Really trying to lift my chest up on this one. Don't want to be sagging down. Lifting up. And stand. Okay? And again, down. Tap. Up 1/4 inch. Just so there's no contact. Hold that position. Out of there now. Back into our push. You're done with the chair. Well, we need it again for like another minute. Minute for this set there. Okay, like, excuse me. From here, all the way down, back up to the shoulder being elbow level, and then work a couple of inches either side of that. Okay, that's about right for me now. Load them up, and then pull. So remember, you guys are on chainsaw pull with the weight. Just be aware that the pull is all, it's the arm and the back here. That's going to do the pulling, right? Bicep and this muscle here. If you're doing this when you pull, that's these muscles. So keep that locked. Only this move, not going like this. All right, just this. Okay? Get it where the tension is, and just bobbing gently up and down in that range. Nice and slow with the bobbing, okay? I'm going to do the same thing on chin-ups. Find where my tension is. I don't know if you can see there or not. Bring them up and down. Oh. Okay. Good for life, that's your lot. You are done. You can hang on to that bell, we'll use it again now in a second.
Christy.
Huh?
Christy.
That's Christy. Yeah.
Or one of his minions.
Don't think he has many minions at the moment.
Is it that?
Right. Squat, push, pull, right? So let's just change the squat ideology a little bit and turn it into a lunge because it's more or less the same. Slightly different focus on which muscles, and it's slightly harder in the sense that you're putting most of your weight into one leg. So what we're going to do from square, my right foot's going to go forward. I'm going to bend my left knee. I'm going to bring my right foot up. But what we're going to do is we're going to hover here. Okay, so I'm in this position. I'm just working up and down here a little bit, just a little bit. Right, I'm going to bring my right foot back. I'm going to bring my left foot forward. If you're having any balance issues, it's almost always because the 2 feet are on a line. So if there's width, if I'm here, I'm going to wobble. If I'm here, I'm going to be stable. Okay, so while I'm lunging forward, this is my position. If I'm lunging, I'm here. So my feet have shoulder width. It's working up and down. The movements are very small, guys. Very, very small movements. Okay, so I'm back up to square. So this time, I'm going to bring my right foot straight out to my right. I'm going to bend that knee. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. I'm going to shift my weight across to my left knee. I'm going to do the same thing. Going back up now. Now push-ups. And we're gonna do the same thing, but the okay. So I'm gonna do one full range push-up. Then I'm gonna do my mid-range work for as long as I can handle. Then I'm gonna do one more full range push-up. Okay? So I'm going full range, all the way down, keep the body tight, blow up. Now I'm going to go into my partial range. Lower down, find the tension, and bob up and down in the tension. It's going to ride the waves a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to do a full range one. All the way up, all the way down, all the way up, and then I'm going to step up out of there. We're going to grab our kettlebell. We're going to do our pulls. Okay, same idea. One full range of motion, followed by maximizing the tension with small movements. I don't want you to lock it still, because if you lock it still and there's any fault in your posture, you'll drill that fault in. So I want small movements. Okay? And then so one full range, go to small range, one full range at the end, switch arms. Okay, I'm doing the same idea, just using chin-ups instead. Yeah. All floppy. Ah, good stuff. Relax for a second, then we're back into chair work, okay? We've got 2 more sets to do. So just to reiterate, in case you didn't spot it, the goal is get tension in the area that we want to work and live in that tension for a little bit. Yeah? Huh?
I know what you're.
Okay? We're going to centralize this to match the sensitivity for the centralization of the stretches tomorrow. So when you're doing this work, you know exactly which muscles to work, right? Because you're holding it there, they'll fucking tell you. Stay there for a little while, they'll tell you which muscles you work. The ones you're working are the ones we stretch tomorrow, okay? If the stretches that we're doing are not hitting the muscles that you're working, I'm doing something wrong. That I need to know. I need to correct for your benefit, for my benefit, for everyone's. So those kind of criticisms are very, very helpful. Like, I worked this muscle, didn't get stretched, now it's sore, etc. Come to me with that stuff, guys, okay? The more I know how you're getting on and how you're working with it, the more I can help. So this time, same idea, but we're really going to try and focus on the single leg, okay? So I'm going to take a step forward with my right foot. I'm going to lower down, touch my butt to the chair, which is too far away again. Small step forward, lower down, touch. Now, stay there just slightly off the chair, and slow drive back up. Okay? And again. Down, touch, hover, stay there, and slow back up, and again. Two more done. We lied. Diary block. Touch, hover, and back up. Last one. Beautiful. Switch to the other side. So you should know now. This muscle, for our wrist. Okay? Other foot slightly in front. Butt finds the chair. Touches, comes up, hovers, and drive off. Okay, last one. Lovely. Push. Okay. Bang, right. From here, push up position. So get the tension. Get the tension in the body now. So lock everything up. Squeeze the ankles together. Tuck the pelvis. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the abs. Lock it all in. All the way down. And all the way up. Now halfway down. And blob. Okay, when it starts to run out, just before you think you're drained, do a full one. All the way up. All the way down. Step up out of there into pulls. Same idea. Remember, chainsaw pull, rest the weight on the lead leg. All in the arm and the back here. Don't use your shoulders. Okay, don't lift your shoulders up and down. You'll use your shoulder because you're pulling. Good stuff. Even slower, That's it. Okay, guys. Chill out. Chill out. Right. Yeah. Try to phrase things probably. Feedback. Feedback. The more I know how you're getting on, the more I can help. So if you let me know, if you're not comfortable putting it in a group, that's fine. You let me know privately what's happening. And what basically I'm looking to improve things for you guys. Criticism helps me to do that. It's crap, does nothing, but I like that, I didn't like that, I didn't like that, I didn't like that, that helps. Okay, or I didn't understand, or Will, you talk too much, shut the fuck up. Or Will, you're not explaining, whatever, okay? Okay? Okay. See you later, have a great day, bye guys.